Good morning, all of you. Hi, student. Myself, Neeraj sir. As a math teacher, I welcome you all in this tutorial. Dear student, in this video, we are going to start a new chapter. That is chapter number 9, Understanding Shape, that is Lines and Angles of class 7 Maths, and this is part 1 video. Yes, student. Some important points as you have learned earlier. This is line segment. So look here. A line segment is the shortest distance. Between 2 points. Distance between 2 points. So look here. Here A and B are 2 points, and the distance between them is known as line segment, and we represent line segment as AB, and here line segment, or BA line segment. Next, line. A line is the line segment extending infinitely in the both direction. Here you see in both direction arrow are there, so it means that we can extend both sides infinitely. So we can represent this line AB line or BA line or L line. And next, ray. So here a ray is a line with an initial. This is a starting point, and we here arrow is there, so in that direction we can extend it infinitely. So as examples you can say that sun ray also. So this represent AB ray. Yes, student. Next, pairs of lines. So we can divide it into 3 parts. First, parallel line. Second, intersecting lines. And third, perpendicular lines. So look here. Here 2 lines are there, line L and line M, and the distance between them remains same. So this is an example of parallel line. For railway track, it's also an example. Railway track is parallel lines. Next, intersecting lines. So look here, 2 lines are there, L and M, and which intersect at this point. So we can write this O. So O represent point of intersection. So this is intersecting line. And next, perpendicular lines. So perpendicular line, suppose this is L and this is M line. So they intersect each other at right angles, means 90 degree. Here all 4 angles are 90 degree, and we represent this 90 degree like that. Okay. Yes, student. Next, angles. An angle is formed by 2 rays having the same initial point. So let's take an example. Suppose this is an angle EOQ. Okay, so here you can see this point. An angle is formed by 2 rays having the same initial point. Here initial point is O. So this O is known as vertex, and 2 rays OP and OQ are 2 rays, so this is arms, OP and both OQ. So look here. Here amount of turns, this is known as angles. So we can say that this is angle POQ, or we can say that angle QOP. Okay, or we can say that angle O, like that. So have you understood angles? Next, there are many types of angles. First we have to learn acute angles. Here you can see acute angle is this is acute angle, so you can say that acute angle is less than 90 degree. Always remember acute angle is less than 90 degree. So we can say that, for example, 1 degree is less than 90 degree, so 1 degree is acute angle. Or 89 also less than 90, or 70 degree. These all are examples of acute angle. Now come to right angles, exact 90 degree. This is the symbol of 90 degree. So an angle having exact 90 degree is known as right angles. And next, obtuse angle. So obtuse angle is between 90 and 180. Less than more than 90, less than 180 degree. So can you say some examples? Is 91? Yes, 91 degree is the example of obtuse angle. 120 degree also, 179 degree also, and these all three are examples of obtuse angle. Yes student. Next, straight angle. Angle on a straight line. Look here, this is a straight line, so here one angle is formed, that is x, and x is exactly 180 degree. So angle on a straight line is 180 degree. Next, reflex angle. Here you can see this angle POX, and reflex of POX this angle. So this angle is more than 180, less than 360 degree. So this is reflex angle, and this is complete angle. So look here, this angle, this is x, and this is this here point O, here on point O, this angle is formed, and this is complete angle, and it is exactly equal to 360 degree. So student, here you can see reflex angle. Give some example here. A straight angle exactly 180 degree, but here we can take 181 degree, 200 degree, and 359 degree. So these all three are examples of reflex angle. And next, here you can see this O represent what? 360 degree. So this is complete angle is exactly equal to 360 degree. Yes student. Next, adjacent angles. Two angles are said to be adjacent if they share a common vertex, first point, and next have a common arm or side. So look here, in this figure you can see PQS, this angle. Here two angles are there, angle 1 and angle 2. So in this figure, common vertex is point Q. Here this is common vertex, and common side is this. This QR is both in angle 1 and angle 2. So this is common side QR. So we can say that angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. Okay. Now look here. Here common vertex. Can you say common vertex? No. No any common vertex in this figure. And common side. Yes, QR is common side. So angle 1 is not adjacent to angle 2. Okay. Yes student. Next, complementary angles. If the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then the angles are called complementary angles. So look here, in this figure you can see angle ABC is 26 degree, and angle CBD is 64 degree. So their sum is 90 degree. So we can say that angle ABC and angle CBD are complementary angles and adjacent angles also, because look here, common vertex is B and BC is common side. So this is also complementary angles as well as adjacent angle. Now look here, look, angle PQR is 26 degree and angle XYZ 64 degree. So they are obviously, when we plus 64 degree 26 degree, it becomes 90 degree. So this figure is complementary angles, but they are not adjacent angles. Yes, student, next, supplementary angles. If the sum of two angles is 180 degree, then the angles are called supplementary angles. So look here in this figure, here two angles are there, so we find their sums, 118 62 degree, so it becomes 180 degree. So this angle is supplementary angle. So we can say that angle ABC and angle CBD are supplementary angles as well as adjacent angle also, because here you see this is common vertex B and BC is common arm. So we can say that both these angles are supplementary angles as well as adjacent angles. So if we have two angles and their sum is 180 degree, then both the angles are supplementary angle. Suppose we have given one angle 100 degree and we have to find other angle. So what number should be added to this number? So it becomes 180, obviously 80 degree. So 100 and 80 are supplementary angles. Take some more examples. Suppose 110 degree plus what angle should be added to this 110 degree so that it becomes 180 degree? Yes, obviously 70 degree. So 110 and 70 are supplementary angles. Now, so these both two angles are supplementary angles as well as adjacent angles. So look here, in this figure there are two angles, angle LMN and PQR. Both the sum of both angles is 118 and 62. It becomes 180 degree. So we can say that angle LMN and PQR both are supplementary but not adjacent, because here no common vertex and no common arms. Yes student, next, linear pair. Two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair. Linear means straight. Linear means straight and pair means two. Means one straight line, if two angles form, then we can say that linear pair. So students, look here in this figure, PQR and RQS, two angles are there, and here Q is common vertex and QR common arm. So we can say that PQR and RQS, PQR is the adjacent of angle RQS. Why? And you can see here PQ opposite to SQ. So sum of both angles is 137 and 43. It becomes 180 degree. So we can say that angle PQR and angle RQS form linear pair. So earlier you have learned that supplementary angle. Suppose we have two angles like 100 degree and one is 80 degree. So sum of both the angles becomes 180 degree, and then no supplementary angles. So what is the difference between these supplementary angles and linear pair? Here we have adjacent figure. In linear pair we have adjacent figure, and here adjacent figure is missing in this supplementary. So have you understood? We on a straight line, if two adjacent figures are there, so we can say that they form linear pairs. Yes, student. Last, vertically opposite angles. When two straight lines intersect each other, look here two straight line, one is AB and second is CD. Two line AB and CD intersect each other at this point. This is O point. So they form four angles. So look here, four angles are formed, and this A, C, B, D. Four angles are formed. So the pair of angles that lie opposite each other. Now look here, angle A, opposite of angle A is angle B. So angle A equal to angle B, and this angle D, and opposite of angle D is angle C. So angle D equal to angle C, and they are called vertically opposite angles. Suppose we have given here 110 degree. So 110 degree, value of A is 110 degree, so B is also 110 degree. And look here, this is a straight line, and angle A and D form linear pair, so you can find out the value of D also, because angle D plus angle A becomes 180 degree according to linear pair. So you can find value of D, it becomes 70 degree. So angle D, if angle D 70, then angle C also 70, like that. Okay, so we can find here, this is opposite to this, so angle A equal to B, and angle C equal to angle D. And the pairs of vertically opposite, they are pairs of opposite, vertically opposite angles. Okay, so have you understood? Angle A equal to B. This angle, when two lines intersect each other, then this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle equal to this angle, and these pairs of angles are known as vertically opposite angles. That's all for today. Have a nice day.